I'm lamenting. I'm lamenting. I'm so sad. Oh, you're welcome, Persona. You guys, today was a tough one. It was a tough one. Oh man, I can't sit crisscross applesauce anymore. I want you to know, of all the news I've ever gotten in a doctor's office, this one's hitting me harder than I expected. I'm like, what? What do you mean I can't sit crisscross applesauce anymore? She's like, you can't sit crisscross applesauce anymore. I'm like, what you mean? I'm so bummed. I don't know what to do with my legs now. It feels weird. Feels so weird. But hi, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Tuesday, May 20th, the year of your Lord, 2025. It's actually not knee joints. It's actually vessels. There are vessels in the leg that when you constantly sit crisscross applesauce and you apply weight on the blood vessels, it can cause something called something anagenesis. I'm going to be honest, every time she said it, I kept thinking of Genosha from X-Men, but it was something like anagenesis or anagenesis, and it essentially like breaks blood vessels in a spot of your leg, and then you have this visible spot on you always. And I'm already starting to show signs of it from the pain that I'm feeling in my leg. And she's like, you gotta stop sitting crisscross applesauce. I'm like, what you mean I gotta stop sitting crisscross applesauce? That's my favorite. Yeah. That literally, I go in there and the doctor's like, listen, you look great at 40. Your vitals, some things are elevated, but that's all coming of age, and this looks good and that looks good, and your blood pressure, we're working on it, and your heart sounds great, your ears are good, the inside of your throat's good. She's like, do you have any, concerns you want to bring up to me? So I told her about it, how I started feeling like this, like, sharp pain in my left area. It's not a shin splint. It feels like a shooting pain from time to time. She's like, oh, that sounds like something anagenesis. And I went, what is that? And she's like, it's basically blood vessels that form and they break, and then you get this big red spot that can't go away. And I'm like, oh no, what do we do to fix it? And she's like, you can't say crisscross applesauce no more. I was like, oh, what you mean? And she said, no more crisscross applesauce. And I was like, well, how do I sit now? She goes, like a human. And I'm like, okay, granted, that was a dumb question, but what you mean I can't sit crisscross applesauce? That's my favorite way. She goes, no, that's only okay when you're younger. Now you're 40. No more crisscross applesauce. I was like, no. And then I asked her, I was like, am I showing signs? Like, are you seeing the blood vessels form? She's like, no, I don't see anything on your leg. And we looked at my leg. She's like, but if you're feeling that pain, that's kind of a early, indicator that you gotta stop sitting crisscross applesauce. And I was like, I don't like it when you say it like that. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you don't understand. That's how I sit all the time, especially in office chairs. I like sitting crisscross applesauce. She goes, no more. Sitting on the couch today was so awkward because I sat with my legs straight, and I just, it was a tough pill to swallow today. We need a new chat redeem. What chat redeem? It better not be crisscross applesauce. I swear, Simodian, if it is, check Pizza's posture. Oh, that's actually you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Check your posture. Make sure you're behaving. Well, yes, we could do that. We can do that one. I do have the stretch, and everybody always reminds me to stretch, so I appreciate that. She said, all things considered, she goes, the rest of your stuff is fine. She's like, the things that are slightly elevated, like certain like levels and whatnot, some of them could possibly be allergies, and you just didn't know that you had those allergies. Or, you just have to reduce your dairy intake and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. She goes, aside from that, you are very healthy for a 40-year-old. Like, I'm not worried. You look great. And, you take care of yourself. And I was like, do I? She's like, you just got to stop sitting crisscross applesauce. I was like, stop telling me what to do. You're not my real mom. How dare you? I was so upset about it. I told Sam about it as soon as I got in the car. He's like, so what happened? And I'm like, this happened, and that happened, and that happened. And the doctor said I'd have to stop sitting crisscross applesauce. He's like, I've been telling you that. That's the reason why your leg constantly hurts. You sit crisscross applesauce. And I'm like, I can't help it. It feels so good. I love sitting crisscross applesauce. It makes me feel alive and youthful. Son of a bitch. Come on. I just told you guys the bad news I got today about sitting crisscross applesauce. Are you gonna make me put pineapple on my head? How's that gonna help my posture? The pineapple's too big. The pineapple's too big. I've been hiding collecting points. I was at 1950. Thanks, Lantis. Why are you guys stockpiling your points? Something to take your mind off the bad news. And listen, I will take this as the bad news over anything else. Like, there's nothing serious, you know, all things considered, especially with the way the last year or so has been in terms of medications and doctor's visits. If that's the worst of it, I'll take it. But it was a hard pill to swallow. Oh, thank you, Blab. Thank you. No cross pineapple sauce. Is that what we're going to name the redeem? No cross pineapple sauce? Pizza check your posture. How are you guys doing? If this is actually your first time here on the channel, welcome. My name is Pizza Maid. I am a Phantasy Star content creator here on Twitch. Whether it be the JRPGs, the online iterations, or games heavily inspired to pay tribute to Phantasy Star. If they exist, I like to play them on here, along with a myriad of other retro games, science fiction games, sometimes horror games, and all points in between. So if this is your first time here on the channel, we salute you. If you are a returning member of the channel or a subscriber or a member of the Penguin Crew, first and foremost, we salute you. Thank you for your support and thank you for stopping by again. Recalibrate stabilizers. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. And hey, Jesse, how are you? Actually, let me give some shout outs real fast. Shout outs real fast. Blabadeel. Shout out to Jesse. OJ1. Oh, actually, I can do this now because you stream too. Shout out to Modian. I can do that. Hey, Ramses, how are you? Yeah, I'm really trying not to. Happy day after my birthday! Yeah, thank you, Lantana. Thank you. How are you doing? You guys, I owe you all a visit in Blueburst. I have to go meet Annie. In Blueburst, I have to go see Lantana at some point. I will try to log on tomorrow. Unfortunately, today was a little chaotic for me. It was my first day back at work after being off for 4 days. So there was a lot of catch up. And then I actually ended up having to leave work early a few minutes to go race to my doctor's appointment. And it was a situation of I literally caught every red light. And there was like 3 red lights between me and my doctor's office. And I caught every single one. So I was already running late to my own appointment. And thankfully, the people at the doctor's office, the nurses, they all know me. They're like, yo, Pizza, how you doing, girl? You look good. Happy 40. Because I always go to the doctor's office on my birthday. On or around my birthday, I always set my appointments either on my birthday or the day after my birthday. So they're like, what year is it now? And I'm like, thank you. They're very, very nice. Shoot me a DM next time you log on Blueburst, by the way. Okay, that sounds good. I'm currently at my cousin's while my mother is at her doctor's appointment to see what's wrong with her knees, so I'll be staying over until the weekend. I hope Mama's okay. I hope Mama OJ1's good. Does she sit crisscross applesauce? Because if she does, just putting it out there, just tell her to be careful. I've officially been banned from sitting crisscross applesauce. If she put that on my diagnosis paperwork, because I have to get all my blood work paperwork for next year and all my referrals and whatnot. If she had put don't sit crisscross applesauce, I would have been pissed. I'd be like, doctor, rude. Doctor. Although it's funny, me and Sam have the same doctor. And the doctor goes and she's like, you and your husband are so cute. You're my favorite. You guys are like the cutest couple in the world. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, your husband's just like a little Marvel character. Every time he comes in, he's always wearing this fun t-shirt of some dinosaur or some monster or some cartoon character. And I'm like, oh, did you start discussion with him? She goes, I told him how, I have a Green Lantern belt buckle and how I like watching the Avengers movies. And we always start talking about Marvel together. And I'm like, oh, you should talk to him more about it. Listen, less redeems in the future if you brought it up more. She's like, well, I only see him once a year. And I'm like, that's valid. That's valid. I'm going to be doing some new Genesis where I'm going to be working on dailies first. And then I'm going to see what's going on. I'm on break now. I forgot to send you the Foxglove deck list. I'm gonna do that super quick. Do it. Do it. I should look to see if I can also find my my deck list for my Rin and Seri, the one that Sam made for me, because there is already a pre-made commander deck of Rin and Seri that I think that came out from Secret Lair, but there's one that Sam made me that I personally love. I forget if that one has the Basilisk collar on it or not. That's a great card. It's a broken card. Oh, Mecha Finisher. Okay. This is gonna be funny. This is funny. I sat and I had to think about that. I sat and thought about all the mech finishers that, you know, stick out to me in my mind. That's not what I want to do. All the mech finishers that I that I have a think in my mind about. And when I sat down and I thought about it, I thought about Guy Daigoji from Martian Successor Nadesco and his like Gakugan River Flare and Gakugan like Super Upper. I'm going to choose those as my favorite mech finishers because he died doing what he loved, watching mech anime and being a mech pilot. So I'm going to choose him. I had a real long think about it. Guy Daigoji is quite literally my animal spirit. His Geki Gengar, that's right. That man loved his Geki Gengar. 4 episodes too soon. 4 episodes too soon. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, I am looking all over the place for my Phantasy Star, only to realize, derp, pizza, you so silly. You have to go into Steam, not your computer. Okay. Now it should be logging on. There we go. Let's see here. Should be coming up any minute now. The man did love his Zeki Gengar. I believe it's still at 100. In the brackets are prices for the singles at a local shop. Ooh, okay. I also do like really fun, like conservative decks too. The ones where you're like, I do stupid stuff at a discounted rate. That's how you should do it. That's how everyone should do it. All right. So let me know how the audio levels are. If they are too light, too loud, too low. Hopefully they're okay though. Okay. That man did love his Geki Gengar. Guy Daigoji, he's such a good character. He is quite literally the best character. Well, it is Project Pioneer 23 Day. It's New Genesis Day. We did base PSO2 last time. So next up in the cycle is New Genesis. And then after that, we go back to Blue Burst. We go back to Blue Burst. Got to get through all of them. Got to get them all. When I get that deck built, I will be a menace, according to a friend. There is a deck that Sam plays, and it's called Bone Slugs and Harmon You. And it's a commander deck with Toxrill. When I tell you I hate that deck with every fiber of my being, I mean I hate that deck with every fiber of my being. Martian Successor Nadesco is just solid all around. Ruri was a partial inspiration for not... Listen, Okay, one, Ruri, cutest girl in the world. I see it. Especially in the hair and the eyes. I see what you're throwing down. I completely see it. And two, what I love about Martian Successor Nadesco was a lot of people don't realize how satirical of an anime series it is. It is such, when you look at it in the grand scheme of things, it is the most tropey, satirical mech anime in the world. It makes it 10 times better. And you're just like, damn it. Must you be so good? Must you be so good? I think that's what made it one of my favorites. I was talking with coworkers about making a Kuja deck when the Final Fantasy set comes out. Kuja deck? A Kuja deck? Okay. I actually never saw the movie. I don't know if I was ever told about there being a movie, but I did not watch the movie. Ends! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh my god, we hit 630 followers. Let's go! All right. I have got some dailies that I need to do. 630 of you guys following this channel. Bless. Thank you so much. Sam, if you had the chance to change your fate, Kuja is the only thing in my mind. Wait, what? Wait, what? Say what the what? What do I have in here that I... Oh, my gift. My gift. Dude, they keep giving me this gift. I'll take it, though. I mean, I'm not gonna be rude about it. Ayla! It's Melchior! Sweet, sweet Ayla. Hello, pretty girl. Every time I log on, it's literally like religion for me. I must log in. I must give hearts to Melchior Stormseeker's Ayla, because she's just such a sweet, sweet bean. She's a very sweet, sweet bean. She's a damn good force, too. Damn good force. I enjoy. It was literally called Martian Successor Nadesco the Motion Picture. They didn't even try to give it a proper name. That's what makes them so funny, though. That's what makes them so funny. Making fun of the movie Brave. If you had the chance to change their fate, would you? It's the actual line. Just in a thick Scottish accent. I would never attempt a Scottish accent. Out of respect for the people of Scotland, I don't want to be disrespectful. And I would likely fuck it up. I'm like, I know when to hold them and I know when to fold them. I'm bad. I'm literally horrible with accents. I think the only accent I can pull off, and that's because I lived there for many, many years, was a New York accent. I can give you the best Brooklyn accent in the world. Ask me to do an accent from another country. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this up. Ooh, no. We don't want to give them 91. She's cute beans. She's cute beans. Hey, I'm walking here. I do. I can't tell you the number of times when people are like, give me your best accent. And then I say something and they're like, you sound like a goblin mixed with Harley Quinn. I'm like, that's what I was going for. That's what I was going for. But yeah, it's heavy. You find out what happened to Akito and Eureka after original series. Oh no. Am I going to cry? Am I going to cry? If I watch it, am I going to be emotionally devastated? Is I feel like the best question here. Oh no. Sam. Oh, Sam. It's not looking good. It's looking pretty rough. I have to keep working through the story, guys. I have still taken my sweet time through this story. And let me tell you, one of these days, Pizza will be up to date on the story. I keep meaning to do it when I'm offline, but then I never do because I get distracted on killing things. I just get busy killing shit. See? Like these guys. Okay. Where are we going today? Level 90. Level 90. Is there any place that's got any bonuses? 85. 95. I might go there. I might dex base it. That feels good. Let's just really quickly see what Tem has, though. What's McKeed have? 80? Nah. We'll just go to News and Plan. We'll go pew-pew stuff there. Although I think I'm max level on both classes. Maybe. Maybe. It caused me some emotional damage. No. Oh, no. I don't like where this is going. That sounds like death. That sounds like death, and I don't like it. I don't take it well. I don't take it well at all. Oh, do I have Rappy Fritters on this character, too? Oh, I didn't think about that. Rare drops for days! Rare drops for days! But see, as an Nadesco fan, you kind of owe it to yourself. I will. I definitely will. But, like, you guys don't understand that in the realm of certain movies, like, I don't take them well. Like, I get emotionally, like, distraught. And I have this bad habit, and I completely blame this on one of my older sisters. I have this horrible, horrible habit. Sam hates it. Sam absolutely despises it. If I know that there's a very sad portion of a movie or a TV show coming up, I just stop watching. As far as I'm concerned, the movie or the TV show ends there. And there have been some series that we have not fully finished in its entirety because I'm like, I don't like where this is going. I don't do well with that. Hey, Professor Doc, how are you? If there's a mod currently in chat, can I also get a shout out for Professor Doc? Come on. Come be my buddy already. There we go. That's what we wanted. Oh! Hey! Here, I'll send you a invite if you would like to join my party. Just doing some running around. Hi, Ayla. Hi, Melchior. How are you? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. Where do I have to go? I have to go... Oh, there's something over yonder. Okay. I was like, which direction am I going in? This looks to be the direction. How are you doing, Professor Doc? If anything, I will make sure... Actually, Simodian, if you're nearby, can I get a shout out for Professor Doc? If not, I'll give you one as soon as I clear up this room right here. You're doing good? Good. Good. Today we were watching some Game Changers with dinner, and I was laughing really, really hard. I was laughing super duper hard. Getting a good chuckle. Go away. I gotta really work on building up my power level, my battle power level. Yeah, that episode was so good. There are no mods, only penguins. Oh no. That's problematic. That's problematic. Only penguins? It's the only fan site I never ever want to cross paths with. I'm like, no thank you, ma'am. I kind of wish it went longer too. I agree. Josh Johnson is a hilarious comedian. I'd actually like to see more of his material. I thought he was really funny. I got such a chuckle out of it. Okay, so you guys, if you're just tuning in, I broke the news to everyone today that at my doctor's appointment, I recently found out that I'm no longer allowed to sit crisscross applesauce anymore because it's doing something to my legs and my blood vessels in my legs that I have to stop sitting crisscross applesauce. And I did not take the news well. Is really an understatement. I was pretty upset about it because I do love sitting crisscross applesauce. But I do have as an alternative solution, I am wearing my Gundam Crocs, and that makes me feel a little better about the fact that I am not sitting crisscross applesauce. I feel like as long as I have my Gundam Crocs on, I have no desire to sit crisscross applesauce. But I can't wear these to bed, and I can't wear these on the couch, so I don't know how I'm supposed to cope. Get away! Go down! Oh, come on. That's gotta have done something. No? Rude. PSO2. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Get that PSC boss time. How are you guys doing on this lovely, lovely Tuesday? I actually started off, I'll be honest, I started off my morning kind of feeling a little groggy because I got up earlier than usual. I'm trying to get up earlier to start my day. And I had to get into work early since I was leaving work early. So I was a little sluggish in the morning. But I got an awesome email from my artist and rigger, Vitanjo, with an update on Pizza, the live 2D model. And she looks amazing. I can't wait to see more updates. I think I'm going to lose it when I finally see her, like, fully rigged and her moving around. It's going to be wild. Hi, Saiyan199. How you doing? Crisscross applesauce is how you get deep vein thrombosis. Yes! That was another point she brought up. She said sitting crisscross applesauce too much does give you deep vein thrombosis, which is essentially a blood clot. So I gotta be careful. It's just so hard to do because I love sitting that way at work and in my office chairs. So I gotta really be like diligent about not sitting crisscross applesauce. Okay. I think it's okay if you're younger. It's when I can't think. When you're older, sitting crisscross applesauce is kind of ill-advised. If you're a kid sitting crisscross applesauce, you're cool. You're good. I think as you get older, you have to leave the crisscross applesauce lifestyle. And hey, Splatter, how are you? I just need to finish up this PSE burst, and I'll give some shout-outs to first. I've never felt more betrayed. Game, please. I'm trying to give shout-outs to folks. Hopefully you're doing well. You're okay? Are you sitting crisscross applesauce? Come on. Who's the... Okay. I think this is the last one. Theoretically. You normally do? You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful if you do. My doctor told me I'm not allowed to sit crisscross applesauce no more. You guys, as you get older, you must reduce your crisscross applesaucing. I'm so upset about it. That was literally like heartbreaking to hear. And she could see the sadness on my face. She's like, "Are you okay, Pizza?" And I'm like, "You don't understand. I really like sitting crisscross applesauce." She's like, "Listen, once in a while is fine, but you can't regularly sit crisscross applesauce. It's not good for your legs." I'm like, "What do you mean? But I like it." She's like, "Well, you're gonna have to stop." I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. It's always at a risk. Always at a risk. A moment of my youth, now stolen from me. Never to crisscross applesauce again. But she says my legs will feel better once I reduce doing crisscross applesauce sitting. And I was like, damn. I'm just gonna keep wearing my Gundam Crocs. Let that be the saving grace for me. That is crazy. I sit that way all the time at work. So do I, Saiyan. So do I. Now I have to stop. What do you mean you love deep vein thrombosis? Ends, no. Ends, no. No, no. We don't. That's not good. It's not good for you. Ends, do you play Phantasy Star at all? Do you enjoy the Phantasy Star? By the way, thank you again for following the channel. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. This sucks. Soon they'll tell us to stop eating pizza and the sun will be back. The day they tell me to stop eating pizza, listen, again, all things can be done in moderation. I will never stop eating pizza. I will moderate my intake of pizza if I need to, but I will never stop eating pizza. There's just no way. I will always love eating pizza. There's no way. Oh gosh, you guys just remind me too. I have cannolis. My birthday cannolis that I forgot to eat yesterday. I didn't eat them. Yeah. What PSO do you play? I grew up in the 90s pizza. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Blockbuster. Yo, valid. Valid. Congrats on losing 7 pounds, Splatter. What's the secret? What's the secret? Does it Does it involve a reduction of pizza? I bet it does. You know, that was actually what I was worried about. I was really worried that my doctor was going to tell me that I've gained too much weight, or, you know, one of my blood work, you know, things was really, really bad. She's like, actually, no, it's at a pretty normal rate. She's like, you're not as bad as you think you are. I was like, oh, really? Then why do they make it sound so much scarier in the My Chart results? She's like, no, they just tell you as a precaution. Oh, I'm done. I'm down, Zoe. Way. Okay. Nope. I want to get in there so I could take him out. There we go. Let me give some quick shout outs real fast. Ayla being the best. Okay, hold on. Let me just give some quick shout outs real fast while I am remembering here. Splatter Dragon 87. Yeah. As well as Saiyan 1_99. I saw Bearsona in here as well to start off the stream. I always love seeing some Bearsona. Bearsona. Such a good egg. Such good eggs. Oh, okay. Alright. What else do we have to do? What other tasks do we have in store? Nameless City Exploration Enemy Suppression. Ayla, could I interest you in some Nameless City exploration? Or Lucille? I have to do some, if you'd like to join me. Yeah! I'm gonna take that as yes. I'm gonna take the hops as yes. I'm gonna go back to Central City. There's Persona! I am in shape. Round is a shape. You're small and pear-shaped. I'm the round one. I'm very rectangular shaped. I don't know if that's necessarily a good or bad thing, but I am rectangular shaped. Is the best description I got here. I think I can still do it. I don't know if I can. I might not be able to because of story progression, which would be shiitake mushrooms. Pizza admitting to being Latina thick. It's true. It's definitely true. That is a gene. We're cut like thick cut bacon. Whether that's a positive or negative. Well, I mean, Sam doesn't seem to mind, so I guess it's all good. Sam's never been bothered by it. As long as my husband's okay with it, I too am okay with it. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I am 5'3", 110 pounds. I am not either of those things. I'm slightly taller and definitely heavier. But I also was a weightlifter. So I was usually thicker anyway because I was always weightlifting back when I used to do deadlifts and squats. Those are the days. I was deadlifting what? I was doing 225 on deadlifts and 155 on squats. So can I go in? Will they let me in? They let me in! They let us in! Let's go, Ayla! She makes the perfect squatting. I could. Listen, I could squat or deadlift Lantis if I wanted to. Okay. And so it begins. Let's go, Ayla! To the rescue! We're doing the things. We're stopping the things. I squat the wifey at random. Yeah, because I started out in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu before switching over. Or no, I'm sorry. I started out in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. That was like almost 10 years ago. I started in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. Then I moved over to boxing, and I absolutely fell in love with boxing. I still box from time to time. I still like to spar or do bag work. And then from boxing, I shifted over to weightlifting, which was a lot of fun. But I still think probably out of all of them, my favorite is probably boxing still. I do love boxing. I will be a boxing lover probably for the rest of my life. And I am a southpaw boxer. I am Not a switch hitter, nor am I an orthodox boxer. I am a lefty, so I'm a full-on southpaw boxer. Yes, I loved using Muay Thai, and it was nice too because I had a really nice pair of Fairtex gloves. The problem with Muay Thai for me was my knees were really giving me a hard time, and you're so dependent on your legs. Like my knees were just giving me so much shit when I was because you know a lot of your strikes come from your knees. So when doing bag work or even when like just sparring with people, I would be in worlds of pain. It didn't matter how many pads I had on my knees, so I actually had to stop doing it. And so I was really bummed about it, but my trainer at the time, who's now also my coworker, he was like, out of curiosity, would you be interested in trying boxing? You seem to like combat sports, but if your knees are bothering you, do you want to give a go at, do you want to, oh shit, damn it. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about that, Ayla. Unfortunately, you know, if your knees are bothering you while doing Muay Thai, we can focus on boxing. And once I started boxing, I was like, done. We're donezo here. Rennie, how are you? Pizza letting people know her jabs will break jaws. Listen, literally my name was Heavy Hands. Take that as you will. Every time I would do bag work or do mitt work with my coach, he would just be like, oh my god, you have such heavy hands. If you legitimately were in a match, you would pop somebody in the face and you would probably knock them out. Because I was training with 16-ounce gloves. Like, I know typically, you know, for people of my height and stature, they're usually on 10-ounce or 12-ounce gloves. I was fighting and training with 16 ounces. And they're like, oh, what? And I'm like, I can't help it. It feels better. How are you doing, Rennie? If you give me just a second, I'll give you a shout out, my friend. How are you doing, though? Yeah, Muay Thai is based on knee and elbow strikes. Elbow strikes didn't bother me nearly as well. Oh, Rennie with the follow. Rennie with the follow. Rennie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's very heavily dependent on elbow and knee strikes. And if you already have shit knees like I do, and I've had shit knees from being a dancer for years. I was a dancer in college for a dance team. I want to be clear. Let me be specific. Not of the private variety, more of the collegiate dance team, but didn't want to be a cheerleader variety. My knees are completely shot from dancing. So I've had shit knees for God knows how long. And so when I started doing like Muay Thai and a couple of the other ones, I was like, oh, I can get into this. And I think I was doing Muay Thai for like, oh God, maybe 2 years before I was like, oh, my body can't take this no more. My body cannot do this to me anymore. It's just not looking good. It's looking pretty grim. And then it was at the suggestion of my coach. He's like, might I interest you in, oh no, I can't get back up there. Can I get back up there? Wait, actually, can I get back up there? Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta get back to Ayla. Where's Ayla? I'm coming, Ayla. Okay. I think I'm close to Ayla. Or at least I'm trying. Trying to get back to Ayla. Where's... Alright, let me get to the general locale. Nope, that's the opposite way. That's the opposite of Ayla. Ayla, I'll save you. No harm will come your way. Success. Look at this. She likes pizza and fights. You can't get better than that. I do. Well, I was also... My mom was a huge boxing fanatic. And if you were like me and you were born in Puerto Rico... Boxing is a very heavily, like, watched sport, along with baseball and basketball and pro wrestling. Like, those are the big ones on the island. So, While my father also did martial arts, because my father did Taekwondo. He was a black belt in Taekwondo, but he also served in the Marines. My mother was very big on boxing, and she was the one that got me into a lot of the old HBO Friday night fights as a kid. We would watch tons of those. Like, I vividly remember watching the Mike Tyson Evander Holyfield boxing match where Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear off. And I remember my mother just like audibly gasping like, that crazy motherfucker. I was like, oh my God, Mom, what did I just watch? She's like, oh, baby, you just watched a murder. But I used to watch a lot of boxing matches with her. And she is a big Pacquiao fan, too. Huge on Manny Pacquiao as well, along with some other ones. But I was always into a lot of the southpaw boxers because I myself was left-handed. And then when I actually started boxing, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be left-handed. I left-hand everything except cutting scissors. I cut scissors with my right hand. Which way we going, Ayla? I'll follow you. Or actually, I'm just going to follow the people. Let's go follow the people. In Puerto Rico, boxing is a freaking religion. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm fairly certain, and I do not know for sure, that I have a couple family members that were illegally boxing. And by that I mean they were not in commissioned, sanctioned fights. They were making quick cash when they needed it. I can neither confirm nor deny this, but every time I've asked that story to a couple of my family members, they kind of give me that look like, we don't talk about that. And I'm like, are we really not going to talk about that? Are we really not going to bring it up? They're like, we can't talk about that. I'll get in trouble. Your titi will be pissed. I'm like, oh, okay. So this is what we're doing. It's one of those. One of my closest homies is 100% Puerto Riqueño, and my bro used to catch every major fight. That's the thing. That was a big thing to watch over there. The big thing. And especially, and this is the funny thing, is it was very regionally based. A lot of people had their own favorite boxers based on what calle you lived in. And so, for reference, I was born and raised in Bayamón. And Bayamón is pretty much northeast Puerto Rico. So it's about like 30 minutes away from Old San Juan. And that calle used to be very big on this guy, oh my God, and his name escapes me. He was a very popular boxer in the mid-'80s. He actually ended up having a boxing match on the day that I was born. And my mom actually delayed my C-section so she could hear the first 3 rounds of the match before I was born. I'm trying to remember his name right now. Oh God, I think it was Hector something. Was it Hector? I'll have to look it up. But literally every calle and every ciudad in Puerto Rico would have their like own dedicated like. It was almost like they were paying tribute to their favorite boxing person because there was always somebody that was regionally from a certain area. Like if you were from Carolina, you would have this boxer that you'd be into. You were from like Toa Baja, you had your own favorite like boxer that was locally from the area that you supported. Mayagüe, you know, there's a couple different places, but you get the picture. Everybody was dedicated to like pretty much 2 things if you lived in Puerto Rico. Boxing and JCPenney's or Sears. People fucking love their JCPenney's and Sears in Puerto Rico. Like that was like the go-to place to like hang out. Where are we going today? Motherfucking Sears. Okay. Or were we buying a washer and dryer? Nope. We're just looking. And JCPenney's was the fucking jam. Now apparently, not Cracker Barrel, the Cheesecake Factory is a big thing over there. Wednesdays, my local Dave & Buster's was half off all games, so I play DDR over there. I love DDR. Oh my God, Rennie, when I tell you, like, my love for DDR runs deep. When I tell you Boom Boom Dollar and Captain Jack are my go-to tracks every time I play, every time. It didn't matter what I was doing. Boom Boom Dollar and Captain Jack are like the hands down my favorite jams. And everyone's like, but what about Speed over Beethoven? I'm like, fuck that guy. Get in some Boom Boom Dollar. It's so good for you. It's so good for you. All right, we got Start making my way this way. Start killing some things there. My local pizza parlor had a DDR and ITG machine back to back, so I would dance my ass off in my youth, right? And the thing is we had very strict rules. Me and my best friend Riss, whom she's still my best friend of all time. We had a local DDR machine, and we set ourselves up with one precedent. You never held the rails. The rails don't fucking define you in DDR. They don't. We'd be like, don't touch the rails. Don't touch the rails. You want this perfect score? You better not touch the rails. I'm like, but I'm so tired. She's like, don't you touch the rails. The rails don't define you. We kind of instilled these very, like, rough rules about DDR. Because every time we see them, we'd be like, amateur hour over there. Look at that guy using the rails. Who do they think they are? I Love Shine was my go-to jam. Love Shine, that's a good one too, though. Cons in Florida used to ban Matrix walking on the DDR machines. Really? When DDR hit home for the systems, I know my friend went nuts with them. Oh man. That was a great time to be alive. What a great time to be alive. Between DDR and then, and this could be a lukewarm take it as you will, but pretty much the entire Hackers movie soundtrack between Prodigy, Orbital, the Chemical Brothers, that was some great music back in that day. I was actually just talking about the Hackers movie with a friend, because they're like, do you remember the game that Acid Burn and Zero Cool were playing? And I was like, yeah, it was the beta version of Wipeout. And they're like, shut up. No, it was not. I'm like, I swear to you, it was the beta version of Wipeout. That's the game that they're playing. And you can clearly tell that they're playing a video, but it was the early beta of Wipeout. They're like, that's a fucking great game. I'm like, wait, you've never played Wipeout before? And they're like, no, I played Wipeout. I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, I just don't remember it that way. I'm like, well, this is the beta version, so I'm sure there's a lot of changes made between then. Minefields. I like Halcyon, On and On. Even Heaven Knows by Squeeze. That was a good one, too. That was a real good one. Am I going to make it to where I need to get to? Let's see. I'll do my best. Can I make it? Can I make it in time? Who's Jabberwock? Who's this homie? Go, Ayla, go! Go, Ayla, go, Ayla, go! Go, 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 go! Go, Ayla, go, Ayla, go! Smack my bitch up. Yeah, Wipeout! Ooh. Not me. Spending $500 on massive metal dance mats. I will say this, though, and you could take this as a point of contention, but it's the honest to God's truth. I was in the best shape of my life when I played a lot of DDR. My cardio, I was peak cardio. I was peak cardio at that time. Pretty sure I even lost weight when I was playing DDR. Oh, did I miss Ayla? Okay, I'm getting there. I wish I could get into DDR. It was a lot of fun. Now when me and my friend play, we're like exhausted afterwards. Now, if we really do need the rails, we'll use them. We try not to, but we're older. We're wiser now. Oh, Jesus. Naoki's B4U was the cardio anthem. I remember that. I remember that. Ayla, MVP up in here. Let me see. Did I owe a shout out to everyone? I just want to make sure. Rennie, that's who it was. Let me give a quick shout out to Rennie. Rennie. There we go. Make sure I got that. Play some Phantasy Star Online. Phantasy Star Online. Alright, Lucille. Can I do Lucille? I know there's one of these I have difficulty doing. I want to believe that it might be Lucille, but we're going to see. If it is, then I might be working on story content. I might be working on the story content. I'm here to hang out. No need to do that. That's fine. That's fine. I still like telling my friends to check out other fun people. If you are a fun person, I like to shout you out. Whether you're a content creator or not. I don't care. I don't care. It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. But yeah, I think I gotta get back into boxing soon. It's been a minute. It's been some time. Although I have to be careful about my protein intake, apparently. I should have asked my doctor about protein supplements. If I'm okay to still use protein powders. I'm assuming I still can, but on the off chance. Oh, Bearsona, thank you for the stretch and the Moname hydrate. I'm gonna do it. I'm literally, as we speak. Oh, that felt good. That was a good stretch on my back. I couldn't play anything beyond light mode because I weighed like 90 pounds back in my DDR days. And Dancing Fast and Light, I wasn't heavy enough to register button inputs. Oh! Japan's getting a re-release of Farland Saga 1 and 2. Once again, I must suffer here in the West. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I couldn't. This is the one I can't do. I'm sorry, Ayla. I'm sorry. This means I might do story content. You're welcome to stay and party with me if you'd like. But I do have to work on some story content. So I think I've done my dailies for the day. Oh, can I do the limited time quest? Actually, wait a second. What are the limited time quests? Can I do that? No, I still can't do that one. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're welcome to stay with me, though. If you have something that you need to do, by all means, you're free to step out of party at any point. Thank you for the hearts! Oh, wait, can I give you hearts, too? Hold on. Can I give you hearts also? Yes, I can. I know I can. Give me a second. I'm gonna give you hearts. I know I can. Kiss, kiss, Ayla. Kiss, 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 Ayla. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me on my dailies today. It's greatly appreciated. If you'd like, let me know if you would like to stay in party. Otherwise, you're welcome to head on out. If you have anything you need to do, I'm gonna keep working on story because I have not done it. And I need to do the story in order to progress. So I guess I'll focus on that. Go kill shit. Y'all need to understand, Lantis weighed like all of 95 pounds when we met. After we got married and I moved up here, it's been my mission to make sure she eats real food. Listen, you always make sure that your partner always makes sure that you eats well. And we all have different methods of doing it. For myself and Sam was very, very thin when we first met. And then he met my mom. And that was a game changer right there. After that, it was Jover. It was totally Jover. He met my mom and my mom was just like, what are your portions? What are these portions of food? He's like, oh, I'm just going to take a little of this and a little of that. She goes, that's not enough. How are you supposed to sustain? No, child. Here. You must have this much breaded chicken. And this much arroz y habichuela. And you must have this many avocados. He's like, I guess that's what I'm eating. Or, typically one person should only have to eat one Cuban sandwich. And my mother's like, did you want 3? And he's like, no, I can't eat all that. I'll take 2. Can we find the middle ground? I like dancing to Rhythm and Police in the arcade because the whole song was jumping. That's a good one. Wow, I haven't heard that one in a minute. My mama's love language is food. I learned from the best. Oh, man. I just introduce people to my mother and her food. And by extension, they then choose to become my friends. That's really the secret behind it all. I don't want people to think that I can cook well. Because compared to my mother, I can't cook for shit. I can't. Am I even going the right way? Hold on a second. Where am I going? Where am I going? I was supposed to go to Vanford Laboratory Ruins, right? Defeat the doll's boss enemy in Vanford. Okay, well, I'm here. Unless I missed something in the story. Do I have to find a boss to kill? Am I understanding this correctly? My mom served Lance's portions I'm used to, right? And then you're like, I can't eat all this. It's like, oh, but you'll try. Oh, but you'll try. Yeah, my mom has no concept of portions. I lost weight when I was in college because I moved out of the house. Like typically in college, people gain the freshman 15. I lost 30. And it was all because I just was not eating the portions that my mother gave me. They're like, how did you lose so much weight? I'm like, I moved out. I moved out. You eat more? No, like, I can make something else. Oh my gosh. And then every mother's concept of a snack, it's not even a snack. It's a full-on meal. Like, Sam would just be like, oh, I'm feeling just a little peckish. I could go for a snack right now. And she's like, oh, do you want pernil? And do you want arroz and no, Mom. He wanted a snack. A snack is like a sandwich, maybe some chips, possibly some yogurt. She's like, no, I don't. I'm not following. That's not a snack. Where is this? Am I missing Vanford Laboratory Ruins? Where in the ruins am I supposed to be going? Okay. I'm going to follow Ayla. I'm going to follow Ayla to the ends of the earth. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, didn't make the jump. Okay. Which way did Ayla go? I mean, I see death. That's all I can really assume is I just follow the death. So I am new to the channel, and I know this has been asked before. What is the favorite pizza topping? Actually, this was actually asked yesterday too, but that's okay. I will never not answer this. So if I am eating a pizza, like a personal pizza by myself, I am a very big fan of black olives and roasted garlic. Roasted garlic is probably usually my go-to favorite if I'm eating alone. If I am eating with Sam, we are typically a mushroom and pepperoni couple. We are a very strict mushroom and pepperoni couple. And then sometimes I also enjoy pepperoni and jalapeno because I really like spice. I really love spice. For whatever reason, I've always been very big that if you have pepperoni pizza, you got to top it with hot sauce. Like, you got to top it with Tabasco. And some people are like, pizza, you could just put jalapenos on. I go, yeah, but sometimes, jalapenos not be available. So, for that reason alone, you do pepperoni with hot sauce. Pepperoni with Tabasco sauce was a thing my father used to do, and I absolutely loved it. I've kind of realized, and I'll always try it like every couple of years or so just to see if I like it or not. I will from time to time give stuffed crust pizza a shot. And it's not that it's bad, but I've learned that I don't love it as much as other people do. Like, I'm like, I can eat it. It's not that it's bad, but it's a little too much. It takes away from the enjoyment of pizza itself. So, stuffed crust pizza, I gotta be in the mood for. Those things are heavy as bricks because people have no concept of cheese, and they just stuff it with cheese. And I'm like, oh. Case in point, the Domino's pizza, stuffed crust pizza, I finally had that for the first time not too long ago. It was good, but I couldn't eat more than like a slice or two. After that, I was like, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I feel broken and possibly constipated. I don't think I should eat anymore. Cheese stuffed pretzel crust, that's good. I do love jalapeno cheddar or jalapeno cream cheese stuffed pretzels. That is a very big favorite thing of mine. Jalapeno cream cheese and jalapeno cheddar stuffed anything, I'm usually a big fan of. But in pretzel form, it's very, very delicious. One of our local convenience stores in this area, they make a really good jalapeno cheddar stuffed pretzel, and it's delicious. If we go there to like pick up like iced coffees or like smoothies or drinks, we'll usually pair it with one of those. I'm like, I'm good. I'm happy. I are happy. But yeah, I like a good mix of spicy, although I do love garlic. I'm a huge garlic fan, so if at any opportunity, garlic, especially from like one of my favorite pizza joints in the state that I live in, I'm big on garlic, roasted garlic, and banana peppers, or pepperoncinis, depends on which one you choose to call it. but it's absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Our local Little Caesars is doing limited time stuffed pretzel crust pizza with pepperoni. They don't even put pizza sauce on it. It's just melted cheese whiz with more mozzarella on top. I don't know how I feel about that. So I have this weird thing. I don't think that it's bad. I just don't think that it's good. Oh man, it's gonna make me sound very I'm gonna sound very pretentious, and it's not my intention at all whatsoever. But I don't like people who put Cheese Whiz, who like dip their pizza in Cheese Whiz, much less people who dip their pizza in when people dip their pizza in ranch dressing. I think that's gross. I can't get into it. Like I think just not too long ago, probably within the last few years, I had a chicken bacon ranch pizza that I tried. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was that great. And a lot of other people were like, this is really good. I'm like, I'm missing the hype. And the people that like douse their pizza in ranch dressing, again, all the power to you. If that's your personal preference, that's your choice. Your pizza, your choice. You know what I mean? But when I tell you that I can't get into it, and I've tried, God willing have I tried, I'm like, I don't understand this. I couldn't. I'm big on hot honey. Listen, hot honey, yes. But again, it has to be in moderation. Like, it has to be lightly drizzled. Like, I don't want to douse my entire pizza in hot honey. But it's a spicy, salty ratio. Or it's a sweet and salty ratio that I enjoy. And that's the big thing. I'm a big fan of sweet and salty. Like, I'm that person that you go to the movie theaters with, and I'm having movie theater popcorn with, like, peanut or regular chocolate M&Ms. Because of that sweet and salty pairing. But I can't douse it. I cannot douse it. I have a mental image of like Auntie Anne's and pizza form. So I love Auntie Anne's. I love Auntie Anne's pizza. Auntie Anne's pizza, I could have it like once every couple of years because it has progressively gotten worse where they just literally drown their pretzels in butter. And I used to like it a lot as a kid, but as I've gotten older, I'm like, I feel like I'm just eating butter. I'm not following this. But from time to time, I'll still grab me a Auntie Anne's pretzel. And I'll either do the cheese dippy sauce or the marinara sauce, depending on which pizza I get. Or the pepper pretzel I get. Because they do have a pepperoni pizza pretzel, which is pretty good. They went, it was like, what the hell happened? Like, I know the recipe was already pretty heavy laden with butter, and that was kind of the secret to their pretzels. But I feel like they've gotten so heavy-handed with it lately that I'm like, I can't get into this. Like, I physically can't eat this. Like, I'm gonna be sick. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate butter, but there are limits to butter consumption, and I can't go that deep. But that's the same way that people are with, like, bagels. Some people go really heavy-handed on bagel butter, and I'm like, Dunkin' Donuts, for example. Dunkin' Donuts, ask for a bagel with butter or cream cheese. Literally, it's all cream cheese or all butter, and the thinnest bagel I've ever seen. I'm like, can we not do that to people? I can't eat this. It's messy, and I try. I try, and I can't. Listen, I don't have New York bagels available at my Women Fancy. And one of the closest like breakfast spots by me is Dunkin'. You gotta make do on hard times. Although there was a whatchamacallit that just opened by us. Head to the task meter location. Okay, I can go there. I can head to. Where's the task meter location? It is Newson Plant. On my way. Yeah, I went to, they just opened up a Starbucks by me recently, and that's been pretty good. I do like a chocolate croissant, I'll be honest. I won't hide. I love me a good chocolate croissant. Oh yeah. Having lived in New York And it is the water. It is the water. I don't care what anybody says. You can't tell me otherwise. The thing that makes New York bagels great is the damn water, and I will die on that hill. No one can tell me otherwise. Where am I going to? I'm going up. Oh, did I go too far out? I think I did. Do I have to go to here? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Head to the task marker location. How do you propose I do that? I did this before. How do you propose I do that again? Alright, I should look for Ayla. Okay. Because I'm just going on my own whim. Okay. Which way am I going? Oh, crap! We have an ad break. You guys, I'm going to try to figure out where the task marker location is. And I'm probably going to run an ad break here. We are coming up on our first ad break. Or second ad break, actually. If you are already a subscriber of the channel or a member of the main militia, first and foremost, thank you for your support. If you are not a subscriber and you'd like to be, or if you'd like to use your Prime Gaming sub on the channel, you can. If you do, you'll be able to continue to enjoy the stream with ad-free viewing, as well as emotes, which you can use across all of Twitch. And you can also join our super special secret subs-only channel over in our Discord at Pioneer23. Or you can also have the option to have a handwritten card written by me, mailed to you. Doesn't matter where you live, you domestic, you international, I'll still mail it to you. I'm getting better on my jingle on that. But we are going to do a quick 3-minute ad break. So if you actually want to hold on your Prime Gaming subscription or subscribing to the channel and you just want to support just by watching, that is also equally amazing. And I thank you for just stopping by and watching. But we are going to take a quick 3-minute ad break. Feel free to get up, grab something to eat, something to drink, get a stretch in, and we will be right back. It's going to take me 3 minutes to figure out where the hell it is I'm supposed to go. So bear with me. But we will be right back. Think that worked. I think it worked. I think it worked. I think it worked. I think it worked. Okay, so let's get back into this. I gotta get to that mile marker. What about maple bagels? Wait, what did y'all say about maple bagels? Wait a minute. Montreal bagels are pretty godlike. I'd even say slightly better than a New York bagel. What? Hey, Pyro, how are you? How are you doing? Oh my God. You guys have no idea the love that I carry for New York pizza. Somebody even asked in yesterday's AMA, they're like, if you had to choose one out of the three, Detroit, Chicago, or New York, I'm like, no hesitation, New York. You can't physically ask me that question. There's no, listen, my pizza has got to fold. You have to make it well done. That's the only way. I can't fold a Chicago. And I can't, I mean, you can kind of fold a deep dish, but it's not really the same. It's not really the same. And it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. Hey, what's up? Baby cannolis! Oh, crap. I get to eat a cannoli real fast. Let's go. I forgot I got birthday cannolis. They're mini, though. We're going to let this cutscene run through so I can enjoy me a cannoli. I swear, our local supermarket, there must be an Italian grandma in the back because she makes some bitchin' cannolis. And it's like just your regular, like, generic supermarket. But when I tell you, the cannolis at our local supermarket are so damn good. They are so damn good. I would willingly try the Montreal or the Toronto bagel. And I've been to Toronto. I don't recall if I ever had their bagels. I'll be honest, here's my thing. All the times I've ever visited Canada, it's the same thing. I just get Timbits. It's Timbits for days. I don't really stray far from the path. And if I'm on the border of like New York and Canada, and there is a Tim Hortons, it's the same thing. It's the coffee and the Timbits. That's it. That's it. Timbits. That's where I roll. Anyone who asks me, I'm like, no. They're like, what do you get when you're at Tim Hortons? I'm like, Timbits. They're like, well, what coffee do you get? I'm like, I don't know, but I get Timbits, and that's really all that matters. That's the most important thing. Oh, oh man. Oh man. Safari 561, thank you for the follow. I didn't want you to hear me mid-chew. I'm so sorry. I've never had the other flavored Timbits. The only other Timbits, I've only ever had the regular Timbits. I didn't know that they had blueberry and birthday cake. That shows you how much I actually pay attention. Every time I ever got Timbits, I'd be like, just give me Timbits. I don't think I ever got flavored Timbits. Hello, Tang the Mighty. How are you? I get their honey crullers too. They're passable. I don't know if I've only ever gotten their Timbits. So I feel like there's a lot that I've missed out on at Tim Hortons. I'm pretty excited too, because when I go on my vacation this year, because we're driving down to the south, I fully intend on stopping at a Buc-ee's. And I've been told by everyone, if you go to Buc-ee's, grab a beaver tail. And at first I was like, that sounds lewd. They're like, no, it's delicious. Grab yourself a beaver tail. And I'm like, what is this beaver tail entail? They're like, it's just deliciousness. It's deliciousness wrapped up in a pastry. When you see it, you'll know. So, I am determined to go to Buc-ee's. Use their bathroom, because apparently they have the cleanest bathrooms in all the world. And also make sure I pick up a beaver tail. Buc-ee's is peak. That's what I've heard. I've heard their hot food is better than most chain restaurants. This is true. All right, I'm just going to one-shot the rest of this cannoli. Hold on. Mm-mm. あなたにはきちんと説明しておくわ。私が使っているのはオーバーブーストと呼ばれるもの。アルファでの任務のため、ゼフェットから与えられた力なの。ただし、緊急時以外には使用を制限されていた。You're doing some monster hunting, Tang. This series has become my new jam. Monster Hunter? Is Monster Hunter your new jam? Oh, Buc-ee's is in Virginia now. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. Oh, man. I ate that cannoli so fast. Water. Well, apparently it's like a beaver tail, Nanto. I don't think it's exactly a beaver tail. I think that's what folks call it because it's closely comparable to the beaver tail. But the way Lantis described it, that huge flat funnel cake, but it's glazed. I don't know if it's exactly called a beaver tail, but it's like a beaver tail. And they serve it at Buc-ee's. I've never had Buc-ee's Nuggies either. I've never had Buc-ee's. So I told Sam, when we go on vacation, we're going to Buc-ee's. And he's like, and what are you going to do? I'm like, first, I'm going to use their restroom. I need to know the hype. Secondly, I'm going to eat their food. Because apparently they have very good barbecue. Apparently their barbecue brisket is insanely good. I must know. I must find out for science. Pizza? Where are your fundamentals? Oh my Jesus. Okay, there we go. Should be around here somewhere. Oh. Oh. Why do I hear the rappy song in here? Wait. Why is the rappy song in here? Why is the rappy song going on in here? I have so many questions. All right, I'll go to Lost Central. But damn it, I want to know why the rappy song is in this hidden little cave dwelling. They're glazed here or drizzled with syrup or Nutella. Oh, Wawa is good. Wawa is good. Have you ever gotten the Wawa's Thanksgiving sandwich? It's the best. Their Thanksgiving hoagie sandwich it cannot be compared. It's delicious. It's delicious. Now I want beaver. Apparently there's tons of good foods as you go up the coast and you go down the coast. So many options. I will say though, Wawa is great. Wawa is the place I was referring to that makes the cheddar jalapeno or the cream cheese jalapeno stuffed pretzels. Wawa is the one that makes it, and it's delicious. There are many, many Wawas by me. They are most delicious. Wawa subs at 4 a.m. I've been drinking too hard. I need to fill my stomach with carbs. That's your go-to spot. And I don't know if anyone's actually ever tried it. I myself have not tried it, but I will try it at some point. I want to try the Wawa pizza because I've actually heard from people it's actually pretty good. And I'm like, on a scale of, and they're like, it's kind of like Costco pizza, but a little better. I'm like, bullshit. You take that back. Take that shit back. I don't want to hear that. Don't talk that slander to me. They're like, no, it's actually pretty good. Try the Wawa pizza. I may ask Sam and be like, Sam, can we please try Wawa pizza one day? That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. That the Wawa pizza is pretty based. And I'm like, what? Get out of here. I don't believe you. They're like, no, it's actually pretty good. Did I not go to the right location? Oh, or am I supposed to go outside? All right, let me try over here. Am I going the right way, Ayla? As a lucid drunk, I can tell you it's better than even Domino's. Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're going to have drunk pizza, I'm going to fill you all in on a little secret. I'm going to tell you all the truth here. One, what the fuck? Come on. It's back on. It's back on. But damn it, I was doing so good. So good. The best drunk pizza, hands down, Little Caesars. Little Caesars is always the best drunk pizza, especially if you get a fresh pie for $5. Cannot be compared, especially if you get crazy bread and crazy sauce. That's the secret to good drunk pizza. Good drunk pizza is hands down Little Caesars. Little Caesars, crazy bread, crazy sauce, and pizza. Always. You challenge? What? Listen, if you just finished having a long night at the club and you're hungry and Little Caesars is still open, because Little Caesars is open to like 4 a.m. in New York, yeah, you're going to grab yourself a pie and some crazy bread and crazy sauce. You can't rate a drunk pizza based on its value in relation to how much money you're spending. When you live in New York and everything is inflated in price, yes, you can. Yes, you can, Nanto. I can and I have. After the club was fries and gravy. Oh, disco fries. Disco fries. No, you know what? The best. Oh. Pizza, I will still stand firm. That Little Caesars, can't go wrong. The best, like, post-drunk meal, McDonald's chicken nuggets. McDonald's or Wendy's chicken nuggets. Those are, oh, If you are completely like sloshed and you just need a quick bite to eat, you grab yourself some McDonald's chicken nuggets or Wendy's chicken nuggets and you go ham. There wasn't a whole lot of Pizza Huts in New York City proper. I have been pineappled easy. Hello. So what, you didn't go to Nick's South Beach? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me right now, Nanto? I know what you're saying. Easy breezy. Let me give you a quick shout out. Hello, friend. How are you? Wendy's chicken nuggets hit my stuff. Listen, Wendy's, I'm super, super drunk. I'm getting me some chicken nuggies and some french fries. And I'm not picky. I'll do Wendy's. I'll do McDonald's. Pizza, I'll probably do Little Caesars, especially if you were living in like the Washington Heights area. There is a plethora of Little Caesars in the Washington Heights area. No question. That was what was there. That and cuchifritos. So, I mean, I could get myself an empanada, or I can grab myself a whole pie of pizza for $5 right at the Little Caesars on the corner of like Columbia University and some other street. Like, what was it? 186th Street or something like that. Mozzarella. Listen, that's the one good thing that I enjoy about Arby's is their mozzarella sticks. It's hard to say much else for Arby's. God, no. Damn, 2 a.m. Goldschlager. I could be on the verge of death. I'm not eating the Hut. Pizza Hut's good when it's fresh. Pizza Hut was my go-to birthday party pizza of choice. That and Chuck E. Cheese. That was the big one. Like, for me, you got Pizza Hut when you finished one of the reading book contests, or the reading what was it called? Oh my god. Not Reading is Fundamental. What the hell was the Book It thing for Pizza Hut? And they gave you the small personal pan pizza? Book It, yeah. Pizza Hut was Book It personal. Okay, let me say this specifically. Personal size pizzas that were redeemed from the Book It program at Pizza Hut tasted better than typical Pizza Hut pizza. Don't at me on this. It's the goddamn truth. And then if you had Pizza Hut at birthday parties, it just tasted infinitely better. For whatever reason, the 90s Pizza Hut pizza, it was great. It tasted delicious. But it's the fucking truth. 90s pizza was amazing. And whatever reason, if you redeemed your personal size pan pizza through your Book It program, because you just finished reading The Boxcar Children or The Babysitter's Club, that pizza tasted fucking delicious. It's like they made a special sauce just for the Book It redeems. I don't know what it was, but it tasted fucking delicious. And let me tell you, I fucking read my ass off. I read every Nancy Drew book I could think, and the Hardy Boys, and the Babysitter's Club. I even got real risky as a kid, and I started reading Sweet Valley High against my mother's wishes. But I needed to keep reading books in order to get my Book It redeems, and I went hard in the paint for Book It personal pan pizzas. That's just how it was. Back when they actually used real ingredients. This is true. Oh my word. If you ever get out here for any reason, let me send you my list of must eats. Please, everybody, please send me your list of must eats. I want to travel the world just trying new things out. That's fun. That's the fun part. Pizza stopped being good when they took out the make your own sundae bar. It's true. When they took out the make your own sundae bar and they stopped putting kale around the buffet and salad bar, that was the ultimate downfall of Pizza Hut. And they stopped doing the pizza face commercials. It wasn't good after that. And I mean, for myself personally, I think the real downfall for me started after the Land Before Time toys. The Fern Gully toy set was okay, but after the Land Before Time, it could not be topped. That was peak toys from Pizza Hut. Pizza face. That's right. Pizza face. Listen, my childhood pizza was always at the Hut back in Korea. Only childhood classic I can remember is Wayside School. Come to Niagara Falls. We'll take you to some... I would love to try different pieces of pizza from all the places. I got brain blasted. Really, the only thing we're missing around here is a good Latino place. Yeah, that's called my grandmother's kitchen. It's called my grandmother's kitchen. But I will stand that specifically. Bucket redeemed personal pan pizzas from Pizza Hut could not be topped. And sometimes, if they were just trying to get rid of stuff, they would give you like free breadsticks. You weren't supposed to get those breadsticks, but if they gave them to you, they fucking liked you. And you said please and thank you. Yes, you did. You said please and thank you. Okay, well, we ain't got your abuela here. My abuelita, no, my mother is now the abuela. She is the abuelita. Sorry, I can't help you on that one. I'm so sorry. I can't help you on that. I would love to share my mother with the world, but unfortunately, my mother don't travel that much. She just went on her first cruise ever at like 74 years old this past year. My mom don't travel that much. My mom doesn't like planes. My mom doesn't like boats. And I'll ask her all the time, like, Mom, just out of curiosity, are you ever going to try to go on a boat? She goes, Mijita, no. You see that Titanic? Fuck no. Mija, no. ¿Cómo se dice? Hold me closer, Jack. I'll never let go. Blop. No, mijita, I ain't no going on the boat. And I'm like, all right, fair enough. I'll give you that, Mom. I mean, I can't argue that. I'm like, but Mom, it was the weight. She goes, nah, mija, there was more than enough space on that door. She didn't try hard enough. No, she did not. She didn't try hard enough. No effort. Nada. For her, she was just like, si no me joda. I'm like, all right. I see that we both watch a very different version of Titanic. She goes, no, mija, we watched the same version of Titanic. Nope. My mother's logic on things that she bases off of movies is hilarious. Like, there was a very long time, and this is going to get me in so much trouble if my mother ever makes it on the stream. My mother had this ongoing theory for years because where she lives and where we live, it's kind of state regulated to recycle. Like, you have to recycle. We're very, very strict on recycling where we live. And so there's a huge recycling center right by my mom's house. And so religiously, every Saturday, my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, they go and they throw away the trash and they throw away the recycling. And every time that I ever went with her, especially when I was living with her when I just moved back home, she's like, look over there. I go, yeah? She goes, you see that truck? I go, which one? That like really big wheel, like big rig truck? She goes, yeah. I go, well, what about it? She goes, it's a transformer. I'm like, I'm sorry, the fuck did you just say, Mom? And she's like, it's a transformer. I'm like, I'm sorry. You mean to tell me that huge ass truck over there is a transformer? She's like, I know. And I'm like, how do you know? She's like, I got transformer eyes. I'm like, what the fuck are transformer eyes, Mom? She's like, I got transformer eyes. I can see every single thing that's a transformer. And I'm like, where did you get that idea from? She's like, Michael Bay. And I'm like, what? Mom! She's like, it's true. Michael Bay showed me how to find all the Transformers. I'm like, I don't think that's a really good, like, basis to keep this thought process on. She goes, it's true. All the explosions helped me figure out where all the Transformers are. And we would be driving on the road. She'd be like, you see that USPS truck? I go, uh-huh. She goes, Decepticon. I'm like, okay. She goes, you know how dogs are always barking at the mailman? I go, yeah. She goes, because it's a Decepticon. And I'm like, wow. Wow. And so me and my sister have this long running joke. Like, we will be on a highway and we will pass something. We'll be like, Mom. She'd be like, nah, it's not it. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, it's not it. She's hilarious. And no, she's true. She's just like, She didn't think Rose loved Jack. She's like, she only loved one thing of Jack, mijita, and it wasn't his personality. And it wasn't his art style either, but it was the precursor. If she really loved him, and she loved all aspects of him, she would have fucking made that shit work on the door. But she didn't. She didn't love him that much. She didn't love him. He was good for one thing. And I'm like, wow. Mom, I don't know how I feel about this. She goes, I'm sorry if I'm spitting the truth. I'm like, all right. You spit your bars, Mom. She's like, I just can't rap, but I'll spit my bars. my mother's a lot of, well, the thing is my mother has seen a lot of things in her lifetime. She's a very resilient young woman. She is a very, very tough person. And she is very much, she's that person that sits at benches at like public parks and stuff, or like at malls, and she'll see like the socialization of what people are doing, and she will make up her own scenario. My sister started doing it too. I think it's as the women of my family get older, we start making scenarios for the people that we see on a deal, like we just see out. So like my mom will sit like with me at like a bench, and you know, she'll see like maybe two people standing by like a mall kiosk, and she'll be like, honey, look over there. And I'm like, yeah, Mom. She goes, you see that guy working the mall kiosk and that woman? I go, yeah. She's like, they're having a fight. And I'm like, why are they having a fight? She's like, because she thought her boyfriend was going to have a much better career aside from being the owner of a cell phone mall kiosk. And she is just so unhappy with him. I'm like, you could see all that shit? She's like, yes, I can. They gonna fight when they get home because he didn't do the laundry right either. He probably didn't fold the clothes right. I'm like, where the fuck did you get that from, Mom? She's like, I just know. And I'm like, do you? Like, she makes some wild ass stories. If she ever got into fan fiction writing, the stories that would have come out of her would be hilarious. Hello, random question. Did we get the slime collab? Yes, I believe the slime collab, not in New Genesis. Wait, let me be clear. I believe if you're referring to the slime anime collab, or maybe, is that Konosuba? We got a Konosuba collab. If that's the one that I got reincarnated as a slime, I forget if Konosuba and reincarnated as a slime are the same anime. If they are, then that did happen. If it's not, then I think the Konosuba collab is the only one that's happened. I don't want to give incorrect or misinform people. I'm gonna do my best. Titanic telenovela edition. They are not the same. Then no. I don't know if we've gotten the slime collab. But if there's somebody that is an active player of New Genesis that may know or not know, please feel free to answer in the chat too. I never want to misdirect people or be incorrect. So, are we switching to anime convo now? I mean, there's only so many stories I can tell you about my mother. I mean, I could tell you like her resilient stories, like the time she pulled out her own tooth with whiskey and pliers, but I feel like it's a very it's not much of a story. It's more of just a what the fuck. And her logic was simple. I didn't want to pay a dentist bill. Health insurance is too expensive in America, so I had some whiskey and some pliers and I pulled them out myself. I was like, holy shit, Mom. She's like, it was fine. We did okay. We did what we had to do. I saw something about the slime collab and tonight's maintenance. Oh, okay, so it might be starting soon then. It may not have started already. Do you know what I actually just saw recently, which blew my mind? And this is adjacent to Phantasy Star New Genesis specifically. So you know how Niji Sanji and Sega have been collaborating a lot recently? Apparently, one of the Niji Sanji VTubers, I think her name was Illyria Pandora, she did the song Butterfly on My Right Shoulder with Kagamine Len for a live concert. Holy shit, is it good? And have I listened to it like 8 times already? Yes, I have. It was a damn good song. Their collab was actually really, really good. I really, really enjoyed it. I was like, listen, I don't know much about Niji Sanji EN, but I will say this. That was a damn good collab. You made me very happy. Because that's one of my favorite Vocaloid songs. But to go back to your question about the slime collab, maybe it's starting tomorrow? Maybe it's after maintenance tonight. Actually, I don't know when maintenance starts. I don't know if I'm going to... Hopefully the game doesn't, like, shut on me. I've done that in the past where I'm, like, getting ready to log in and they're like, nope, sorry, maintenance starts. And I'm like, ah, shit. But maybe I'll be lucky. Maybe I'll be lucky this time around. Starts at 10 p.m. There we go. I don't play NGS. I was just looking at the homepage because Pizza was playing that. Wait, what? Wait, what? Easy. Wait, what? Wait, what? Are we... I don't know what we're waiting. Was it the Niji Sanji collab or was it my mother pulling out her own tooth? because I've learned that my mother has the best pain tolerance of all time. My mom's got some crazy ass stories. Like crazy ass stories. Like when I listen to the stories of my mom and dad, I don't think they're real people. I'm convinced that they're not full. Like I know my mom's real. Like I hang out with her on a daily basis. I know my dad was real. Unfortunately, my father's no longer with us in this world. But the stories that like my family members tell me about them, yeah, no, that's a very real story. She didn't want to. She was just like, yo, health insurance is too expensive. I'll just take the tooth out myself. So she did. She just downed some whiskey and pulled the tooth out herself. I was like, oh. This was before I was born, too. But I asked my sister, I was like, did that really happen? She goes, oh, yeah, the fuck it did. Mom has a huge gap in between her two teeth. I go, that was where the tooth was? She's like, yeah. I'm like, holy shit. Mom sounds like an Irish, like, pit fighter or something. She goes, oh, it's not far off the mark. It's not far off the mark. Mom's kind of like Brad Pitt in Snatch. I was like, oh, shit. No way. My mom's a very resilient woman. And my dad said so much stupid shit. But those stories are because he had a very, very difficult life. And he made a lot of poor decisions in his life. And so there's many, many things where a person should not be alive after my father did the things that he did, and yet he that man was like a cat, had 9 lives. But yeah, my mom's really tough. She's very scary. Even now. Now, mind you, my mom is, she was born in 1951, so she's 74 now. I'm still scared of her. I've witnessed my mother just like throw down on people, and I'm like, oh no. Like I've witnessed my mom catch me outside, and I was like, oh shit, my mom's gonna kill someone. This is not good. She's gonna fuck someone up. And thankfully, someone held her back. Typically it wasn't my dad. My dad would be like, I'm not doing that. It would take another family member to hold her back. I'm like, My mother never fought. My mom did not fight all of France Taken style, and she did not John Wick. But I do remember, especially when I was a kid, when we were in the playground and I was on the monkey bars, and some kid was like pushing me, but I couldn't like get my momentum to get to the next monkey bar, and so the kid essentially like kicked me in the back, and I fell off the monkey bars and hurt myself. And my mom saw it. And the mother just did not care. So my mom went off on his mom. It was gross. It was bad. We didn't go back to that playground for a very long time. It was a few years before I was able to go back to that playground, because everyone knew that my mom was like, she was all business. She didn't take that well. It was a very scary moment. I was like, oh no. But then again, in my mom's defense, I think my mom had to be as tough as she was because me and my sister were kind of assholes when we were kids. We did a lot of stupid stuff. We got into huge pillow fight once, and we ran out of pillows because my one sister got smart and kept taking all the pillows I threw at her, and I didn't have anything else to throw at her. So I took a fish out of the aquarium and I threw it at my sister. My mom was real pissed that day. She was real mad at me. She's like, why would you do that? I'm like, I didn't have any pillows. She goes, make that make sense, Pizza. And I'm like, I didn't have anything else to throw at her. So I figured I'd grab the next best thing. So I grabbed a fish and I threw it at her. She's like, Pizza. How the hell did you think that made sense? We lost that fish that day, unfortunately. That fish didn't make it. But I feel like everyone who grew up in a minority household has an unspoken fear of their mom. It's true. I will always have a fear. Did my mom ever beat me with footwear? My mom was a hair puller, and she was specifically the isotoner slipper. And you know an isotoner slipper is different from other slippers in how bendy it is. So what happens, and let me be specific here. So when you get hit with an isotoner slipper, I speak on experience from this. Listen, welcome to my TED Talk. If you get hit with an isotoner slipper, especially by an abuelita, what happens is on contact, it not only hits your skin, but it actually, because of how bendy the plastic material is, it wraps around. So it's almost like this boomerang effect across your entire arm. So you don't just get a spot on one spot of your arm, it's almost around the circumference, like half the circumference of your arm. It's not good. It's not, yeah, no, that's, and then if you get the really janky, like plastic, like not Tupperware, plastic tools, kind of like a plastic spatula, the one you would use to flip pancakes, if you get the ones that aren't especially wide, they're more like narrow, you would probably flip silver dollar pancakes with them. If you get that hit on your arm, those leave a mark. You get the 4-line mark on your arm. It's you know, this is how we grow. This is how we grow, but it's the truth. It's the truth. That pain is no joke. But she cared. No, don't get me wrong. I deserved, like, and this is the thing. It was never unwarranted. Like, I was never, let me be very clear here. I did not come from an abusive household. I did not come from an abusive household. My mother was a very, very loving woman, and my mother and my aunt single-handedly had to raise 3 girls along with my grandmother. So we lived in a very matriarchal household. But me and my sister would do a lot of stupid stuff. And so my mom would have to make us understand, like, you cannot do that. So you're all hearing the bad stories, but there's literally 10 times more good stories than there are bad stories. But yes, I deserved some of the stuff I did. I mean, you know, I did a lot of stupid stuff when I was a kid. By the way, don't hang Barbie dolls outside of a window, and because sometimes kids may try to grab the Barbie doll that's hanging outside the window. Don't do that. You learn from those mistakes. So, hello, Renegade. Oh yeah, I did tons of stupid stuff. Did your mom ever beat your friend's ass for misbehaving? No, my mother never touched anybody else's kid. She's like, that's what their parents are for. The same as no one else's parents better touch you or lay a finger on you. We had rules. My mother never put her hands on another kid. Same as no other parent ever put a hand on me. That was not allowed. That's a parent to child thing. Hey, Renegade, how you doing? So if a movie had to show the type of person my mother is, Mommy Dearest is that movie. Oh my gosh. So I'm not allowed to call my mother mommy. I'm not allowed to call my mother mommy because of that movie. Like, we would joke for years about wire hangers, and my mother was like, don't you dare bring that up. Don't you dare bring up. You shut your mouth. You don't dare bring up that movie. Because we would joke with her. We'd be like, oh my God. Mom's like Joan Crawford. She's like, I am not. You take that back and don't ever call me mommy. Call me mom, call me mother, call me ma, but don't ever call me mommy. And if you call me Mommy Dearest, I'll come find you. And I was like, She said that with her whole chest. You're doing good? I'm doing good here. Currently playing, I'm sharing stories about my mother, which is making my mother sound like a mafioso. I feel like I'm sharing all the bad stories about my mom as opposed to sharing the good stories. But it's honestly, it's just she's a Latina mother, and she was a Latina single mother for a very long time. So having to raise her kids on top of her sister's daughter and the 3 of us at the same time, it was a lot. And we got ourselves into a lot of trouble. We did a lot of stupid stuff. I can't tell you the number of times I got in trouble for doing stupid things. I once had the entertainment system fall on me because my one sister wouldn't let me have the remote. So I thought if I climbed on the entertainment system and got to the cable box, I could change the channel. Did not expect the entertainment system to topple on top of me. My mother was panicked. She thought her child got flattened by the entertainment system. Plot twist, I lived. She's a very good mom. I definitely hold her in high regard. Your mom sounds like one of those moms I would happily just sit and listen to talk because they're genuine stories. She has some insane stories. The story she told me about her as a kid, because, and this is the thing, like, for as long as I lived in Puerto Rico, I only lived in Puerto Rico for about, wait, am I going the right way? Am I supposed to go the other way? Let me just check real fast. Hold on a moment here. I do have to go to Resel Forest. Okay. Like, I lived in Puerto Rico for 3 years before moving to the States. And my mother lived much, much longer in Puerto Rico. And her mother and her father, she was raised by a Puerto Rican father and a Cuban mother. That's a whole nother level of just scary. A whole nother level of scary. And she would tell me stories that were like insane because she's one of 4 kids. And, you know, they were, you know, my grandfather was the one kind of generating the income for the household, and my grandmother stayed home watching all the kids. And so, you know, they were on a fixed income. So when it came time to like dinner, I can't believe I'm going to tell this story. When it came time to dinner, like, for example, if they had like a roast chicken, everybody had a dedicated piece of meat they would eat. Like, one aunt was dedicated to eating the drumstick. One family member was dedicated to eating the thigh. Of course, you know, my grandfather being the breadwinner, he got the breast. And my grandmother got a piece, and my other, like, aunts and uncles got other pieces. My mom only ate the marrow. Like, she got the marrow pieces. Like, she willingly, like, volunteered to eat the marrow pieces. She told me and my sister that story. I was like, holy shit, that sacrifice. That's all you ate? She's like, whenever we had roast chicken, like, everybody had their dedicated part that they would eat. And I would always take the marrow so that my siblings can have, like, you know, the meatier, juicier pieces so they could grow. And I was like, because she was the oldest. I'm like, Mom, that's fucking wild. And she, even to this day, like, if she eats like Boston Market, she'd be like, I don't know what piece I should get. I'm like, you get whatever piece you want, Mom. You deserve a fucking chicken breast, Mom. You want a thigh? You gonna get a fucking thigh. You gonna get a thigh, Mom. The marrow doesn't define you. You want a drumstick? You get yourself a drumstick. I'm gonna buy you that drumstick. She's like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm like, no, it is that bad. Not a single one of your siblings ever offered to, like, trade you and be like, hey, I had drumstick last week. You can get the drumstick this week. And they never did. I was like, selfish motherfuckers. You selfish motherfuckers. Y'all didn't even let Mom have that. I was mad when she told me that story. I was pissed. And to this day, like, if we joke about it, I'm like, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, man. You guys. Oh. Damn it. How long was I doing that for? I'm so sorry. I did. I got too caught up in telling stories about my mom. That chicken story wrecked me. That and the goat story, because apparently the first time that they traveled to Puerto Rico to visit their grandparents, obviously her father's father, he was on a goat farm, and the way you slaughter a goat, without being too graphic, you have to hang it upside down and let it drain. Take that as you will. And my mom and her siblings all witnessed it happen firsthand. And then they served them the goat that night for dinner. You better believe none of those kids ate that night. They're like, I'm not eating the goat. I'm not. I saw what happened to that goat. I'm not going to eat it. I'm not. I don't even know if I should save this VOD. I'm going to be honest, guys. I may delete this VOD. This might be a secret. We're not posting this on YouTube, because I'm now realizing all the stories I've told you all. But yeah, my mom had some crazy stories of her childhood. I've never had goat, or at least not in recent memory. If I had goat, I don't remember having it. You had to be here. Oh, I thought that was intentional. No, it's not intentional. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I was too busy telling about the isotoner, about the direction of the isotoner slipper. Oh, thank you, Niblungi. How are you? Hello. I feel like I've scared away viewers. I'm so sorry. You're now knowing what it was like being a Puerto Rican, being raised in a Puerto Rican household. It's wild. It's very wild. I can take it off now, though. I can take it off now. Does the pineapple hat imply you like pineapple on pizza? Oh, come on! Guys, I don't even know why I bother. I don't even know why I bother. Why would I do such a thing? Why would I possibly think that I can go an entire stream, even for like 5 minutes, without wearing the pineapple hat? To answer your question, I do think pineapple is good on pizza. I have very specific rules about pineapple on pizza for me. But pineapple on pizza isn't bad. It's a good salty sweet combo. You got to hike today? You got to hike today? Nice. Neo Lionheart. Oh dear, oh dear. What am I missing here in chat? Because I was too busy telling stories. I can't believe I went that long. Yeah, we're probably deleting this VOD. This is not going up. Hawaiian pizza comes with pineapple here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me actually really quickly also, before I forget. Let me just give some shout outs really fast. As well as, Neo Lionheart. Hello, friend. Hello, hello. And Niblungi, I don't know, do you stream as well? I don't know if you stream or not. I'm going to give you a shout out anyway, because you're always very, very kind. Okay, I read that way too fast, and I thought Niblungi responded immediately saying, I don't stream, I'm Canadian, and now I just realized that's Renegade C. Okay, got it. Got it. I had a moment where I was like, oh my gosh. Search for, oh, I gotta wait. I gotta wait for the nighttime. I'll sit here and wait. I will take that redeem. Hello, Neo. We were actually just talking about Timbits not too long ago, too. We were just talking about Timbits. Let me see here. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. I think I'm caught up. Nibelung Catbird! I do not, yet. But I'm fairly active in the online communities. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad I'm still able to send shoutouts. That's right, Pizza. I'm a rebel and go against the norm and stream. Hello, hello. Yeah, your chats are showing, Pyro. Your chats are showing. Chat was going really fast there for a second, so I'm paying catch up. Nope, your chat's showing. You are all good. I'm currently waiting for it to be nighttime. I'm waiting for it to be nighttime. Oh, Ayla is currently lounging in their creative space, enjoying a nice, delicious beverage. There is a community Discord. If you head on over and you type in chat !Discord, you can see our community is there called Pioneer 23. We're a small lot, but we're chaotic and we have a good time. So if you're interested in chatting more about Phantasy Star as well as video games, Gunpla, 80s, 90s nostalgia, and all points in between, definitely go check it out. You can check it on out. If you're on the app, it might do that. Twitch and Discord have totally worked, right? Right? Why do people get mad at PSO2 New Genesis? There's a number of reasons. I don't want to speak for other people, but a lot of people don't like the direction that they took with PSO2 New Genesis compared to its recent base PSO2 is the general consensus that I get. But I would rather let folks speak for themselves. I'll always play all the games. As long as it's Phantasy Star, I'll always play it because I like to support wherever I can. And I know that a lot of people are like, but pizza, and I'm like, I'm always going to try them all out. I'll never not try them all out. That's the honest to God's truth. Is it still light outside? Go sleep! Game, go sleepies! In night-night! Go night-night. Gotta wait for it to turn night so I can get my Limna sign. I know, it's just literally the waiting game. It's the waiting game. Oh boy, my favorite subject. Oh gosh. Oh, you joined the Discord? Yeah! A lot of reasons I left the game, and I was an NGS content creator. To continue the madness over there. Oh, did someone just fight me? Oh, is it time? Are we there? Is it nighttime yet? What the? Oh. Please go CPs. Game. Go night-night. What do I have to do to get this game to go sleepies? I've only played Blue Burst and a tiny bit of PSU. That's okay. That's okay. I always tell folks, play what makes you happy. Play what makes you happy and play what you enjoy. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. I can go back in. I could go back in. It's CP time. It's nights. Let's go. Let's go. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed, game. I gotta get my Limna sign. I know. Show yourself. Show yourself. Come on. It's happening. It's getting close. We're getting real close. And I ask if anybody gives their opinions, that's fine. Just let's be open and civil about everyone's opinions. There is no right or wrong opinion. It is all personal opinion. So as long as everybody is respectful of other people's decisions, it's fair game. But let's not be harsh on anyone, or I will tell my mother to find the Transformer eyes and tell her to tell your mail carrier, leave your package at the door. Leave your package at the door. Sega seems to have a habit of committing Sudoku. Is that the game with numbers? Is that what you mean? The game with the Sudoku game? Do they have a numbers game and I missed it? I always tell people just, try it. You may have a different, opinion of what other people think. I have been playing this game. I've been playing New Genesis since beta. But, with regards to... do they want to go... Game, you want to go CPs yet? Time to go CP soon. I got a Limna sign I need to pick up. I need you to go to sleep. Go CPs. Oh, we're getting so close. Come on. Oh, okay. I was there and I was like, do you mean like the guess the number game of Sudoku? I'm horrible at that game. Okay, got it. Y'all said Sudoku and I was just like, oh, I thought that was a really good numbers game. Did Sega really come out with Sudoku? I was ready to be like, I heard from my chat that Sudoku was created by Sega. Man, y'all could have left me believing that, and I probably would have gone on like Blue Sky and be like, I didn't know Sega created Sudoku. And someone would have been like, pizza, what? I'm like, yeah, apparently Sega created Sudoku. I didn't know that. That's like a worldwide global phenomenon. You'd think they would have done the same with PSO. I don't understand. Daiso, Professor Doc. I am Daiso. In the great debate, I am Daiso. I am neither lewd or say-so. I am Daiso. I will stand on that. And it will confuse everyone. Because they'd be like, are you a power top or a power bottom? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like the karage chicken at Daiso. And they're like, what? What did you just say? What does that even mean? Is it time yet? My goodness, you ready? Oh no, you still not ready. Oh my goodness. Hurry up. You gotta go. Outside go Seeps? You are a 99-cent store. That's open for interpretation. It's not wrong though. Oh, you know what? I'm confusing Daiso with Lawson right now. I'm sorry. You're right. Daiso's a 99-cent store. It is not a convenience store. It is not Lawson. That's on me. That's on me. I take full claim on that. I don't know why I confused Lawson and Daiso there for a second. Daiso is the 99-cent store. But I still stand firm on the belief that I'm Daiso. I'm not lewd and I'm not Seiso or Seiso or Seiso. I'm Daiso. Is it time? You better be ready. Thank God. You took forever. Forever and ever. I'm pretty pure. I'm pretty pure. I'm very, you know what this thing is? I'm very oblivious and naive to things. I'm very oblivious and naive to things. And I very often confuse things all the time. I very often confuse things all the time. Like there was one time I was playing a trivia game and something came up. I want to say it was regarding fellatio, and I thought that was the name of the cat from Pinocchio. So I didn't think anything of it as I was saying fellatio until a community member DM'd me, and they're like, that's not the name of the cat from Pinocchio. It wasn't fellatio. I was like, then what is it? And they're like, Figaro. I was like, oh shit, I was way off. My bad. My bad. I confuse things all the time. It's how we learn and how we grow. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that either. Yeah. For the longest time, well, not for the longest time, but for a time, I didn't realize that it was, I confuse myself very easily. Sam can't stand it, especially when it comes to music. I butcher music all the time. The song by Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen, you wouldn't believe how long I had been singing Malibu Dreams and no one corrected me. For like 3 decades, no one corrected me. And they were like, pizza. Or Sam was finally like, pizza. That's not the song. And I'm like, what do you mean that's not the song? It's Malibu Dreams. He's like, no, it's Caribbean Queen. Like, it doesn't, where do you even get that from? You know what? I've gotten by this far in life. By just sheer oblivious and naivety. Okay, which way am I going? What was a Tenacious D song? I know Tribute. Does that count? I do know Tribute. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. That's a good song too. Malibu Nights, Tangerine Dreams. That sounds like a Malibu Bay Breeze. That sounds delicious. I do love me some Malibu Bay Breeze. Yeah, PSU is a good time. I enjoy PSU. I honestly, I probably play PSO Blueburst the most, but I play all the games as much as I can. I try to give them all a fair shot because I want to connect with other people within other games. Because some people that play base PSO2 may not play PSO Blueburst, so it gives me the opportunity to kind of meet and connect with folks. So I always consider it a good time. Which, speaking of which, I don't know if you guys know, next Tuesday, we are going to have a special episode of Margarita's Happy Hour. If you guys aren't familiar, Margarita's Happy Hour is a 2-hour show that I do in a game, usually one of the Phantasy Star games or maybe a Phantasy Star adjacent game, where I get to interview either a member of the community, a content creator, a friend, an up-and-coming content creator, sometimes Sam, I've done before in the past. And this Tuesday, we're actually interviewing the lovely Lantis Grayfield. So if you guys want to get to know more about Lantis, you should stop on in. And if you have any questions for Lantis, you can also send questions if you look on social media. And I'll send out a post on that tomorrow as well, again, for folks. But if you have a question for her, just type in your question along with the hashtag MHHLantis, and I'll be sure to ask her about it on stream. So that's something I also enjoy doing too, is interviewing my friends and people that are actively involved in the Phantasy Star community. I know a lot of people are like, is it professional? I'm like, I don't consider myself a professional, but I have a good, fun time doing it. The unofficial Walmart greeter of Affinia. My karaoke song of choice is Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Thanks to voice training, I can perfectly hit every note of each part. I want you to know that I haven't heard... Oh, wait. Am I going the right way? Or did I go... I think I gotta go someplace else. I'll go to Stia Camp. Every time I hear the Bring Me to Life song by Evanescence, I think of the Automaton version. And I think of the Automaton cover of it. And it's changed my perspective on how I listen to Evanescence forever. It's still a good song, though. I don't know if I have a go-to karaoke. No, I take it back. I do have a go-to karaoke song. There is one song, well, no, 2 songs that I will sing regularly. And that is Warren G's Regulate and Killing Me Softly by the Fugees. Those are usually my go-to karaoke songs. And sometimes, Hey Lover by LL Cool J. I just think is a good song. People are like, that is the most random choice of song. I'm like, it's a great song, though. You don't understand. I love me some LL Cool J. And I do love me some Warren G's Regulate. In the same spot, in need of some desperate pain. The Nate Dogg and the G-Child were in need of something. One of them dames was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your style. She said, my car's broke down, but you seem real nice. Could you let me ride? Got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel. That's a great song. If you guys ever get the opportunity, please karaoke Warren G's Regulate. California Love is another one too, but you know, that's a hard duo to do sometimes. Did I not go far enough? Hold on. How far up do I have to go? Oh, I gotta go outside. How dare you? All right. How do I want to do this? All right, I think I'm just gonna... I came out from the Stia camps. Do I have to go above the Stia camp? How am I gonna... Okay, wait. Falusa Ridge? Maybe I'll try Falusa Ridge. Oh, Tart Darling! Hello! Hello, lovely. How are you? Link me that cover later if you would. Which cover? Which cover? Which cover you want? What's up? Dude Looks Like a Lady by Aerosmith. Also a solid choice. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't realize what time it was. I gotta stop streaming. Guys, it's way past my... Oh, no. I didn't even look at the time. Son of a... Oh, no. You guys, it's 9:30. The pineapple hat's still on my head. You know what? No, I'm going to keep it on. Oh, guys, I lost track of time. I do that. I got distracted. Oh, where's Melchior? Is Melchior still on? Oh, Melchior's doing something. Okay. Melchior's doing some matchmaking. But I am going to thank Melchior at least here on stream. Wow! 16-hour stream. Streamer, it's 6:30. It's 9:30 for some people. Different coasts. Sorry to say. Oh, man. I lost track of time. I do this every time. Oh, man. 9:35 here. I know. I'm way past my time. Vertical Horizons, Everything You Want is my go-to. I was here hoping pizza would say suavemente. It's Despacito. What do you mean? It's Despacito. That's the go-to, isn't it? That and Rico Suave? That or Informer? Oh, man. I wish I could do Informer. Informer. I like it, boom, boom, yeah. That's right. That's a good one, too. Let me see here. Some good choices in here. My karaoke song, also the Max Attack event. I'm just starting out and learning. It's fun so far. Oh, good. Listen, there's tons of great choices to choose from. Sometimes even Lisa Loeb's Stay or Jennifer Page's Crush. It's just a little crush. Sometimes I feel every time we touch. It's such a good song. So many good choices in there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Jim Perry's Imposter, Snow's Informer. That's how I sing Informer too. That's how you're supposed to sing Informer. When you sing Informer, you just go Informer. Yeah. That's how you do it. That's how it goes. That's how it's done. Stay is a go-to. Stay is a staple. I was just telling people about go-to karaoke songs. Hey Lover by LL Cool J, also in there. And then if I want to get real like spicy, I'll attempt Mariah Carey's My All, even though I can't compete. Listen, we got to call a spade a spade. There's just some things we cannot do. Oh no, I'm not going to sing it though. No. Keep going. Forgot, we're on loop. Okay, we got to get ready to hand out this Made-O-Rado. But first and foremost, Shabba, Mr. Lava Man, Shabba. Oh my God, that's such a good one. All right, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. You did AFI's Miss Murder. Oh, listen, I'm gonna have to do a Just Chatting stream for us soon, because we get lost in conversation and I lose track of what I'm doing in game. I'm so sorry, you guys. But I do want to take a moment to give a thank you to all of tonight's redeems. Sayin 199, thank you for the Monomade Hydrate. Professor Doc, thank you for the pineapple on pizza redeem. As well, another Monomade Hydrate from Sayin. A pineapple on pizza redeem from Lantis Grayfield. Safari 561, thank you for the follow. Bearsona, thank you for the WD-40 stretch, as well as the Monomade Hydrate. Rennie, thank you for the follow. Splatter Dragon 87, thank you for the Oh I Forgot I Can Think. Ends, thank you for the follow, as well as another pineapple on pizza redeem from Lantis and a WD-40 stretch. And starting off the stream tonight was a WD-40 stretch and a Monomade Hydrate from Crevin. I appreciate it. Mama Lore stream. Oh gosh, I don't know if this VOD's gonna go up, you guys. Because I don't need people being like, blink twice if you need help, pizza. I'm like, no, I'm fine. My mom raised me to be a real tough girl. I promise, everything's okay. Oh, Tart, you missed it. I was telling them all the isotoner chancleta stories about my mom when I was a youth. And I was explaining the trajectory of the isotoner slipper on contact with the arm and how it wraps around the circumference of your arm. And that's what makes it more painful than typical slippers. I broke it down in a full TED Talks. Maybe we'll put this slide up. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be back in action on Thursday, where we will be diving back into Phantasy Star with our rated JRPG. And we are finally landing in Planet Desolus. God help us all. God help us all. But what I am going to do right now is we are going to get ready for Made-O-Rado. Let's see who is streaming right now that we can send this Made-O-Rado to. Do we have anyone streaming any Phantasy Star Online? I actually just gave that person a redeem not too long ago. Let's see. There's a lot of people online tonight. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? This person was in this stream. It's not Phantasy Star Online, but they're not even a good egg. They're a good bear. I'm going to send this raid over to Bearsona 11, currently playing some Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So let me get this Made-O-Rado going. Again, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here for a Made-O-Rado, the way it works is very, very simple. All the positivity and all the positive mom stories that I told tonight, we pass all those good vibes over to the next streamer. So please be sure to send them love and support. If you don't already follow them, please do. Be sure to check them out. You may find some more additional content that you could find here on Twitch that you'll really enjoy. We also do have a Made-O-Rado badge here. I'm hoping it works. It didn't work last time. I'm hoping it does, but if you want to use those emotes, those are available to followers, and you can send that Made-O-Rado over to them. If not, you're more than welcome to pick up the Made-O-Rado and the heart emotes if you are a follower of the channel, but let's go send that on over to them. So let's get this raid started and going. Everybody jump on in there. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful evening. Again, I'll be back in action again on Thursday, so please be on the lookout for that. And yeah, we will see you guys until then. This has been the head maid in charge here, Pizza Mate. It's been a pleasure to serve you. And never, ever, 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 ever forget that this little android loves you. Bye, guys.